Yo guys, it is Maddox Haunts, and today we are in St. Louis, Missouri for Transworld Halloween and Attraction Show 2026. We are downtown St. Louis. Let's go inside. Let's not get ran over first. Let's go inside and see what they have this year. Okay, wow. So you have this huge tiki guy, it looks like. What does this say? Captured Transworld attendees. Oh, that's cool. So you can get in the cage for a photo op, which is really, really cool. A whole bunch of people coming in right now. That's cool. What does this sign say? Hold your hand to the orb and ask a question of great oracle. Okay. I have a question. Are you subscribed to Maddox Haunts on YouTube?
Patience. The lava of thought bubbles slowly. I'm carved from wood, not Wi-Fi signals.
Okay, wow, so that's really cool. It kind of gives you a little answer to your question, and wow, that's cool. It must be like AI or something like that. That's really cool. And then the check-in booth right down there. And over here, I think we have, another 13th floor. It looks like a photo op. It says Transworld Halloween Attraction Show 2026. It's pretty cool. It's like a little seat you can sit in. Some cool pumpkins. I know last year they had the pumpkin conveyor belt. These look really, really cool. And then over here, it's like a throne, I believe. I filmed a video on this yesterday. So if you go sit in the seat, it will show if you're naughty or nice on the meter right here, which looks really cool as well. They did an amazing job with that. But this year's, I don't even know what you'd call this, little presentation that they did looks really, really good. It shows right here, 13th floor. But overall, they did a really good job with this, I'd have to say. Looks really, really cool. And then walking over from the 13th floor thing, right over here, I didn't show this last year, so I definitely did want to show this. We have the line for registration. And I got really lucky, and yesterday, well, if you come the day, a really big benefit of coming the day before is so you miss all this line. There was one person in line for registration, and all these people are gonna be waiting for a while, so that's definitely gonna be a big setback because the show opens in around like an hour, so I don't know if that line will go down in an hour or not. Right over here, we have all the lanyards right here. Like these ones right here that I'm wearing. And then over here we have some Midwest and East Coast and the Christmas show booths right here for registration. And over here, which is their merch store. I did film a video, like I said, all this stuff on yesterday. So if you guys haven't seen the YouTube short, make sure you guys go watch it. But it looks really cool, Transworld merch. Really cool facade built by Nethercraft right here. They do have a booth, so we will be visiting. We will be checking out Nethercraft right here. Well, definitely when we get inside the convention. Definitely cool. I really like the moss and all the little details. And the fog, the dirty fog cup looks cool too. And then over here, this is Studio 31 Concepts. They have some really cool costumes. This one looks like an elf. Here's a Grinch one that looks, super realistic. Santa Claus one. And I think this is like a Buddy the Elf kind of remake, something like that. I'm not quite sure. And then we have the Poison props at Bigfoot right here. Bigfoot display right here for $3,330. There was booklets. I did take one, so definitely am glad I got one of those. But right here is the Bigfoot. Looks really cool. You have the Transworld Halloween Attraction Show background with all the sponsors and all the different companies. But there he is. He's huge. Really, really big. But yep, the animated one will be in the Dark Zone, so we will be visiting that as well. But that is pretty much what they have for over in this area. We can go check this. They have a little bit more. Last year, where the Art the Clown Poison props bench, they have something, the AOG Attraction Owners Group right here. It's like a big advertisement for all of these. If you guys go to any of these haunts, drop a comment. They have some really cool statue here. Looks really cool. And then I saw right here, they have some girls, which looks kind of cool. Like some zombies in the cage, which look really creepy and definitely cool. But yeah, and then down here is the line. I have a decent spot in line, not as good as last year. So yeah, let's go straight to the opening ceremony. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go, you guys.
Going deep! Tomorrow, the invisible one!
There'll be more shirts tomorrow, I promise!
Here we go. Wow, you guys, walking into Transworld, this is what it's looking like. You have Ghost Ride in that Switch booth. It's right there. It says When Herrings Creek. That was there last year. We have Little Spider. We're gonna start here with Little Spider Creations. And wow, right here, it looks like it has really cool werewolf. Their booth last year, I remember, was not this big. It was really cool. I like the gargoyles, the stone as well. They have a whole bunch of cool pumpkins, which look really awesome. There's a Freddy Fazbear one. Let's get over there and film that real quick. Five Nights at Freddy's one right there. The little cupcake, which is cool. There's Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy Fazbear. So that's cool. And then they have this huge guy you can kind of walk under, which is, I think, is really, really neat. This year they didn't have early access, so we're in with the general admission crowd. So it's definitely really packed in here. Art the Clown Pumpkin, which is cool. Another Freddy Fazbear cupcake. But this guy we're about to walk under, which is cool. They have some fog spewing in. I remember, yeah, last year they had a huge pumpkin, which was really, really cool. And then this year they have, like I said, a way bigger booth, cooler. That's his butt. There's the Grinch, cool. We have a booth right here. I'm not sure what it's called. Oh, that's Little Spider Creations as well. We're gonna walk over here, the When Herrings Creek, right here. Cash and carry. Whole bunch of switches and stuff like that you can get here, all sorts of light fixtures as well. We're gonna go in through the exit.
Creating something himself. Yeah. Yes. He does that all the time. That's what they were more getting at. Oh, okay.
But cool, really cool light fixtures. Like this panel is really cool to have in like a Frankenstein kind of scene. Cool. Whole bunch of doorknobs, buttons, and all outlets if you're trying to get really specific. Here is Ghost Ride right here.
Hey, that looked like my grandma.
They have always some new stuff, which is cool. I think she was here last year.
Take a picture.
It's cool. This one, I don't even know what this is. It's called Lollipop. It's cool. They have a Sam. That's a trick or treat lollipop. It's cool. She's kind of like on like a kind of a cross, kind of sorta. Looks like a Halloween kind of costume. This one. This is called Dark Ride right here. Really good quality. I like how she's holding the candle. Dress looks really, really cool. We have a huge fat person right here. So many people, it's hard to see. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Really cool static props. Scary for sure. There's a better look.
I can do it. I like it.
A lot of people, all this stuff's going really quick because a lot of people are buying all this. This was here last year, I think. It's cool. Very creepy right here, I'll tell you that. Hospital guy, that's scary. I want to look, here's a toxic guy right here. It looks really cool. Like a hazmat suit. His guts are all over, which is cool. And then there was another one over here, which I wanted to look. Here's a nun. It looks like Reagan up there. A lamb, a pig. Here's another hazmat one. Crazy detail. And you have some hunched over ones, all sorts of hanging stuff, hanging props. The nurse, right here. Frozen one. Looks like she's frozen. A whole bunch of pigs and stuff, and ribs and guts. All sorts of stuff. This one's called Farm Boy. pitchfork and the kid. It's crazy. All sorts of bodies. Whole bunch of cool stuff. You have some chicken hanging up, some chickens. There's another hazmat suit guy over there. Really, really cool for sure. Looks like they have a Scooby-Doo little section too, the dog. Scooby. It's crazy. The whole character, another more pitchfork, which is cool. Over here we have, I don't even know what this is called. 5 Station 5 Productions. It's kind of like scene starter kits. It's cool. Over here we're getting this is Primal Costume. Right here they have a whole bunch of cool masks, costumes on the on the budget side, which look cool. It's a cool booth. Oh, this is the hot sauce booth.
That's right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, dude.
All sorts of cool hot sauces. Really, really cool. I got you. Oh, thank you. Oh, whoops. I dropped one. Thank you. Fruit snack thing. That's always cool to get some free fruit snacks. Unsecure mask. Unsub masks. Some cool ones right here. Kind of reminds me of pumpkin pulp a little bit. You have some animals and stuff. Oh, black light reflective. We'll get a mask. We're going to go to Immortal Mask here in a little bit. This is some other brands. Not really. This is kind of lights and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Over here, oh, look at this guy.
Oh, right on. This guy here. Watch out there, bud. Well, Bruce are the clowns from New York. I don't play with them.
Some really cool costumes.
Can't go on social media.
Really cool costumes.
You gotta stick around. Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
Really cool costumes here. At Mini Mayhem Productions. Cool. Really cool clown ones as well. Like I said, really, really detailed costumes. Cool. Awesome ones. Skulltronics. They have a whole bunch. Right over here is Hallucination Creations. There's the guy from Transworld Live right here. Hey, how's it going?
How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good. I watch all the Transworld Lives and all that.
Thank you, sir. It's such a pleasure. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we just got interviewed by Chris right over there, so look forward to that, seeing that somewhere. But back to what I was saying, Hallucination Creations, they sell some amazing mechanisms, like right here. We have a banging feet mechanism. We have a side peeper mechanism. And you can put all your prop, you can put a prop on here, you can do so much stuff. Here's a lifter, a vertical lifter. I'm not gonna get into all the detail, but there's scissor mechs, there's all sorts of mechanisms. Name a mechanism, they have it. Here's a head thrasher. Moves all around, really, really cool. 90-degree prop lifter. Cool, you can have your prop lift up. There's a lifter, kind of, sort of. They have all sorts of air blasters as well. Here's a 4-shot blaster. Really loud, cool. Right here is what I'm thinking about purchasing, right? It's their Scare Actor Enhancement Kit. So right here, $250 for the control board and the strobe light. And then it's $400 with the speaker. So I'll definitely be getting a speaker too. Let me show you what it does. So when you press the button, it's a perfect thing to have in a haunted house. So if I'm hiding behind a corner, I can push a button and then jump out and scare my guests or whatever. It's really, really cool. I love how they did this. Definitely gonna have to pick one of these up. Really, really cool. And again, this is Hallucination Creations right here. Really cool. And then that's not even it. They have, like I said, there's a shovel one. Fenced in. You put like a zombie behind it. It's cool. Some of their electric ones as well they have, which are really, really cool. But it's an amazing booth. I always love coming here and seeing Hallucination because they always have some great mechanisms that they're coming out with. We'll look at a few more real quick. Here is, this is a leg kicker, a big leg kicker. Here's a possessed table. You put a table on there and it like rocks around. Breathing grave. Prop shaker right here. Here's a bang picture. It's definitely hard to hear me. It's cool. This one's a huge one. Small scissor mech. Right over here, or right across, is Closed Casket Studios. So let's take a look. They always have some really cool masks. I'm gonna do an overview of all of these. Can I sneak in front? Thank you. So they have always some really cool, look at that one. Cool, very, very cool. Some clowns, pumpkins, you name it, they have it. Vampires. All sorts of cool latex masks. A lot of these are already sold.
I didn't get this.
So really cool. Whole bunch of masks. Always a pretty good booth, I'd have to say. And some come with gloves. They sell gloves as well. Monster hands, I should say. But that will be it for Closed Casket Studios. I cannot speak. And this is a costume. Resurrect costumes, some cool costumes right here, all sorts of themes and stuff. We are gonna head over to Immortal Masks, which is right, it should be, where is Immortal Masks? Immortal Masks is right down here. Right over here is Immortal Masks. So let's take a look at these. These always look really, really good, I have to say. So let's take a look at these. Some crazy ones right here. You have a Chucky one. Looks like a Venom as well. Really cool. And these are all really cool silicone. So it feels and looks, when you put them on, they look like a real person. It really does. All sorts. Skulls, pumpkins, even a Grinch one. I believe they had an Art the Clown, but I think it's already sold. I believe. I'm not mistaken from a bee one. Animals, monkeys, clowns, all sorts. These are very on the expensive side of masks, but they're always really, really cool to look at. You can even try them on. Look at that demon one right there. That demon one is insane. You have a fat clown, kind of, sort of. Frankenstein, and these are rubber. I mean, these are not rubber, but it feels like, you can't describe the way they feel. It feels like real skin, it really does. This one's crazy. Cat one. This one comes with gloves. Wow, and these are silicone as well. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is what that one kind of looks like. They have some really cool ones with lights, and of course those are extra. Here is like an eel, or not an eel, I don't know what I'm thinking of. Like those underwater creatures, you can see the light going through it. Really, really cool mask right there. Some Cyclops, kind of, sort of. Alien. Look at this one, this one's crazy. With the brain. Wow. Really, really cool. Whole bunch of masks. Here's one that have literal screens in them. You can watch YouTube videos. Here's a dragon one right here. I believe this one fogs as well. Right here. Wow, look at that. That looks amazing. Here's a Beetlejuice one I see. A whole bunch. Winnie the Pooh. Here's a Pennywise. Looks really, really good. Here is a Stripe from the Gremlins. Really, like a slug kind of ish one. All different colors. There's so many people. We can walk. They also do half masks, which are right over here, which are not. This is a full mask right here, so it covers the whole back. A half mask kind of cuts it in half, so it's cheaper. And, oh yeah, oh, here are the Art the Clown ones. These ones, I guess these aren't sold. I know these ones last year were sold. So, oh yeah, this one's sold right here. So there's a sold. I think these are still up for grabs, which is cool. Here's a Dairy one. Welcome to Dairy. If you guys haven't watched that Netflix episode, definitely do that. There's like a monster, like a, kind of reminds me. Here's a alien one. Wow, look at that one. It's crazy. Here's one with all cuts and all sorts of stuff on their faces. Some very scary ones as well. And that's pretty much it for Immortal Masks. Here is VFX Creates right here. VFXCreates.com. They sell all sorts of puppets, bungee skulls. Here's a look at their bungee props, I should call them. They have a whole big selection right here. Which are very, very cool. They have some new ones. You see a lot of ones from last year. There's a parrot puppet, which is cool. There's one right here. It's like a kind of like a Demogorgon. Really cool puppet. And here, cool ones. Here's some really cool puppets right here at VFX Creates. Really, really cool stuff. They always do a really good job. All sorts of stuff. And then over here we have Original Sin right here. Really cool booth. Last year they had a huge hospital scene. This year they have kind of like a church barn slash sort of kind of. They have a whole bunch of really cool, gory stuff right here. Whole bunch of really, really cool props. There's that one right there, and then they have this one right here. It's like a ballerina. Really cool. Some hanging props as well. And then right here, they have a bed and breakfast right here, Scene by Taylor of Fear to Fear. So let's see this scene right here. Really, really cool scene at Original Sin right here. Awesome prop right there. You can rip the head off. Here is Beastcraft, I believe right here. Here is a headbanger. This one kind of hangs on a chain. This is probably my favorite, I have to say. See him go. A whole bunch of really cool stuff from Beastcraft. A clown one right here. They have a huge knight, which is cool, that moves. They have a huge pumpkin guy way out there, which is really cool as well. They have some props over there as well. Some air sprayers right here that sprays you with air. Here's a nun one. Violin, Reaper right here, cool. Here's like a door, like a creep peeker. That's what his name is right here. Creep peeker. It's cool, and then they have all sorts of stuff over here. So all their pumpkin stuff they had. There's a plague doctor, some zombies. Really cool booth, and then while we're right over here, we're gonna hit Distortions Unlimited. Distortions Unlimited has a really, really cool booth this year. It looks amazing. Here's a new brain one right here, Mad Scientist. this side, and then we're gonna go over. There's so many people. This is the new Savage Shock. Animatronic, which looks really, really good. You think it's an animatronic, but then it's an actor. Right here we have Frankenstein. Really, really cool to activate him. Or if he's working. He looks really, really cool. I really like the way he looks with the energy lights. Let's see, give him another go. If this one's working. I don't know if, oh, there he goes. Definitely gonna be really loud here. Here's King Kong. There's Ed right there. The King Kong animatronic is amazing. There he is, right here. They have a huge gorilla hand as well.
That's a tough one.
Really, really cool. Really, really cool for sure. Here are some of their static animatronics right over here. We have the Medusa legend right here. We have the demon from last year. Some new statics. There's our new werewolf back there. Pretty cool. Here's our goblin legend. Pumpkin witch, banshee. And let's do Xenovore. This guy was here last year. Let's see what he does. He should be shooting water. I don't know why he's not. Here is our new reptilian one right here. It looks like right here. Let's activate him. Here's reptilian. Looks really, really cool. Here he goes. Sculpt by Tom right over here. Did a really good job. Right over here is Asylum Sam. It's really cool, like a rocking mechanism. There is their amazing booth. It looks really, really good. We have this whole side to discover as well. We want to cut through here. Here is their corpse legend right down here. I made a video on this guy. Really, really cool. Here is Grumpy Grandpa.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
Take a picture. Oh, he's talking. Oh, he is talking.
Hey! What? Can't you see I'm trying to rest? I'm not sure I'm getting through.
This guy sprays a whole bunch of water.
Let me explain myself more clearly.
These people are gonna get soaked. Whoa. Really cool, and it gets a lot of people soaking wet, which is awesome. And over here they have some new statics as well. They have the Mummy Legend. This was last year's, so it's awesome. This right here, their Ghost Relevate, is awesome. Looks really, really good. The fog and the lights. There's some of their haunted trees. They have the Scarecrow Raft, and they have the Scarecrow, or the Scarewolf Legend right there. The Ghost one looks absolutely amazing. I really, really do like that one. Amazing booth distortions. You guys always knock it out of the park. Over here, we're heading over to Pumpkin Pulp right here. And they have some new stuff this year. They have a Scarecrow one way up there, a witch kind of one is cool. Pumpkin Pulp always has a really, really good booth. Really like a lot of the masks that they sell. Goat one, a pig, raccoon, all really cool stuff. And then they sell some, I think these are wall hangers, some Christmas ones as well. Here's a pig one, or a cow, I should say. And then they have some of these dolls, which are really, really cool as well. So really good Pumpkin Pulp. I really do like the booth. Pretty cool. We're gonna head down, right down here. We have somebody coming up here. Looks like it's kind of like a Haunted Hills Productions booth right coming up here. They're shooting smoke rings, which are really cool. Wow, it's really, really cool. Selling some clacker gloves, some really cool static props, some weapons, costumes. They sell all sorts of stuff. Known for their costumes for sure. They have some horns right here. They have some really cool. And they have all their costumes as well, which look really, really good. Some dirtied up costumes. Look really cool. And I know over here they have a whole wall over their masks right here.
Definitely gotta watch my.
And over here, while we're over here, we can go to Dusk Productions, which is right over here, and looks like they have an amazing booth. Looks really, really cool. And we'll hit this booth that's kind of behind it right after. So here is Dusk Productions. They have, looks like amazing castle kind of scene. It starts right over here. Let's see. Looks at this. Looks like someone ripped off their head and tried to switch it for a pumpkin. Really cool. Selling some gory stuff as well right here. Pumpkins. Looks like some guy. Funeral home dead. Really like the way that they designed their booth this year. It looks really, really good, I'd have to say. Some more statics. They have this werewolf one, looks really cool. Looks like the Michael Jackson werewolf. So pretty cool on that. And they have all their eyeballs, it looks like. Excuse me. Their eyeballs. It's crazy. Eyeball kids, all sorts of really cool stuff. And there's their logo. You guys want to check them out? Really, really cool. Dusk Productions. I really like their booth. I really liked their booth last year. Some hanging bodies and stuff. And over here, I'm not even sure. Oh, this is Morbid. That was Dusk, and right across is Morbid. Some really cool prop one with antlers. Old man. Looks like a hospital guy. Sticky Sandra. Janitor. It's crazy. And then in here they kind of have like a little really cool vampire. It's one has a screen in it. They built this little shack kind of place, which looks really good as well. There's a guy with a shovel. And the lightning's a really cool effect as well. I really like how they did that. Some stuff, pumpkins, all sorts of stuff. We're gonna go around because there's a whole bunch of people over there. They have some Dave the Jock, and then they have a cheerleader, it looks like. Then over here they have a huge Art the Clown.
Hi.
There you go. There's more of it, monstrosities, looks really, really good. The Art the Clown is insane. I mean, this guy's huge compared to me. Like, my hand doesn't even, it's crazy. He's holding a huge garbage bag. And then over here they have a huge, there's some of their other props. They have a huge ghost face, which is really cool as well. Holding a body. Really, really cool with Dust Productions and Morbid Monstrosities. You guys did an amazing job. Really like how that's, I'd say, showcase this year. And then Reaper's Harvest, the dark side of Halloween. Have some cool pumpkins. Looks like they built a whole kind of castle too. It looks really good. This corn husk guy we kind of passed. Looks really cool as well. He's holding two pumpkins. Go inside their booth. They have some dead stuff, pumpkins, all sorts of pumpkins, all sculpts. Looks like real pumpkins, but they're all, I believe they're all latex, which is cool. Some pumpkin lights too, which are really awesome. Some guy in like a furnace kind of, sort of. Really cool. And they have so many, you know what I mean, booths. We're not gonna go too specific. There's Brick Thunder right over there. It's a cool booth that sells individual specific stuff. I do definitely want to come over to this one booth right over here. Really cool. It's the garage. A whole bunch of t-shirt companies, masks. Really cool facade. Looks like they're burning. Crazy. Oh. Little scare actor. Pretty cool. Awesome. Really cool. I like their booth. BO Designs. Really, really cool stuff. Like I said, I'm not trying to go too specific, but there's thousands of booths. I wouldn't say thousands, but like hundreds. A whole bunch of masks. Just crowds and crowds of people, so it's a little bit difficult to film. And we can go over to Morris costumes and Halloween costumes, and we'll hit Jacked Up Productions. Jacked Up Productions has a brand new booth this year at Transworld. Looks really, really cool. So we'll stop by over there. We'll say hello to him, and we'll get a little view of his booth. It's right over there. This is a really cool booth set right by him. They're really cool as well. And here is his booth right here, the Jump booth, Jacked Up Productions. Really cool pumpkin farmer. This one's called Nugget. He's awesome. He's selling all sorts of cool masks, some eyes for some props. If you want to put some eyes in you can't really see it, but some eyes, you can buy some of those. Here's one of his business cards right here. I wanted to Focus. There you go. If you guys scan that QR code, you can go to his website, and he has a whole bunch of really cool stuff on there. All the props you're seeing right now are on the website, so it's cool. The goat one is amazing. I really like how they did that. Here's a clown, down to clown. Really cool. And then they have an animatronic, it looks like, right over here. It's kind of like a church, kind of looks like a witch, kind of, sort of, or a ghost kind of witch. Right here, this one is called Father Malthus. Really cool with the hand.
Oh yeah, true. My bad.
Voodoo doll. Really cool. And this is my personal favorite, mouthwash. This guy is incredible. I love the hand sculpt. I love everything. I love everything. It looks amazing. The costume, really, really cool. There's Jack right here.
What is up?
And he has a whole bunch of other props right up top. Really, really cool props. So if you guys are at Transworld this year, make sure you guys stop by Jacked Up Productions. Has some really, really cool stuff. And over here, there's another costume booth, some really creepy costumes. Over here, we have Halloween costumes. So they have this huge, looks like this dinosaur right here. It's actor controlled, which is really, really cool. Halloween costumes, they have a pretty good booth this year. Some new stuff items over here. Have a werewolf. Here's a new all-white werewolf. Really cool. And then here's some of their stuff from previous years. Maybe you can demo this stuff right over here. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, one of my top favorite Halloween movies. They have the balloon dog. Really cool. Let's activate all these at once. Kind of get like an overall. There's Mothman. Wendigo. Torture box. Then right over here we have Peekaboo Penny. Some other cool. Oh, Peekaboo Penny just went off. Mothman again. Emily, Broken Spine Girl, animatronic. Really, really cool. We're gonna head over to Morris Costumes, which is right kind of over the way. That's creepy. Very creepy. Here is Morris Costumes. Here's a carpetbagger. Hey, what's going on? Morris Costumes is right here. Here's their new items for 2026. Upside down jack-o'-lantern clown. It's cool. The pumpkin lights up. You can't really see it because it's dark. Excuse me. Excuse me. One of their new clowns, axe-wielding clown. Pretty cool. Move inside. They have a raccoon trash can. That one's cool. It's like a two-headed zombie. It's cool. They have their demon. Right here, this demon's new as well. Oh, the mouth looks like it broke on that one. Oh, it fell. Oh, wow. Okay, well, definitely gonna have to tell someone about that. Some of the Reapers. Groundbreaker. But overall, really cool. Really, really cool stuff at this booth. They always do a really good job, Morris. So yeah, there is Morris Costumes right here. And then moving after Morris Costumes, we're gonna walk all the way to the back here and see some really cool booths. We we just passed from those costumes. There is that booth. Or not, I mean Halloween costumes. We're gonna hang left. There's some really cool walkthroughs as well. You guys, everybody can walk through. It's cool. There's a skull, kind of like Ferris wheel, kind of looks like. This booth is really cool. Midnight Studios. Really scary, cool monsters. Frankenstein. All sorts of really cool props. Let's get a little closer up. This one fogs, I believe. It's really, really cool, creepy. Yetis, all sorts of really cool alien monsters, all sorts. I don't know what this is, like a trampoline kind of sort of thing. It's cool. This booth's cool. This one's called Critter Corner Productions. Looks like they sell all sorts of cool statics and stuff. Right here, we're at Scream Fitters. Right over here first, we have Transfusion. This guy's really cool. Here we go. This one's called Deep Fried. He's going back to get deep fried. Really cool. I really like that one. Right over here we have Traumatic Studios. It's less loud. Here is the Fallen Pegasus.
I know one thing's for sure. In the devil's name we trust. Scream out my commands and the earth will turn to dust. We rule the skies alone after our unjust damnation. So I fill my satchel with the heads of God's favorite creations.
Cool, and then we have some Stan Woodwalker standing static. It's cool. This one is a moving. They have some fun games. So there's a pumpkin at his roll. Really cool. And you kind of there's some games you can play. You can knock down the pumpkins right here. We have a farmer's cut
Around his head. Ring toss game. Really loud in here, but that was a really cool ring toss game. Over here we have more. There is their logo right here, Scream Fitters. Right over here we have Death Serentree. Let's see. Might need a second to reset. Here we go. Really cool on like a Knight Dullahan kind of pumpkin stabber. Really, really cool. Right over here we have Acid Barrel Burner. This one's probably my favorite, second favorite. Really, really cool. Amazing booth. Really cool hospital. Very, very cool. And then, like I said, this year there's a whole bunch more room. So we have all these booths over here. I'm not gonna go too interspecific, but there's a whole bunch more. Booths all kind of, there's not really anything too crazy. Huge Stay Puft Marshmallow. Some Halloween masks, really, really cool. But some cool stuff for sure, I'd have to say. This year at Transworld is really, really cool. It's way bigger. It looks amazing. And generally, I really advise you guys to go to Transworld. So much fun. You can meet new people, meet new friends, all sorts of stuff. Franken Fuel is right over here. You have some energy drinks, really cool at Franken Fuel. There it is. Very cool. They have Midnight Scream Studios as well. They're the ones that sell the ghillie suits. They're cool.
Basically across the street.
All the ghillie suits right there. I actually bought one last year, which is really, really cool. You can look at all of them, kind of all of them on the wall. All different colors. Really, really cool. And then you have the huge food court as well. And then kind of just walking out of the food court, we're gonna head over to the dark zone. We pretty much hit, we can stop here real quick. Snack Crapple Chomp. It's squirting me with water. Wow, I am soaked. Wow. That looks like another water squirt. I'm not gonna do that one. Here's dolls. This one is crazy. She's like shaking with her pills in her hand. That's insane. Scary Paint Productions. Kind of drying my arm off. Oh wow, this one's cool. Levitating. Really, really cool. I really like this one. This one's a riser, Trick or Treat Eater. Really cool. Like that one. Now we're gonna head over towards the dark zone. Passing back by Haunted Hills Productions, right there. They did have donuts somewhere, so I might go get some donuts, which was really cool that they have this year. I don't believe if they had those last year. Dusk Productions, right there. Oh yeah, the donuts are right over here. Rip City Effects, really cool. Someone's getting spray painted. which is awesome. We'll pass by a couple of these booths real quick before we go to the dark zone. Froggy's Fog right here. There we have some cool, all different kinds of fog juice, which is awesome. They have their fog gun as well. Really cool. All sorts of fog. Like I said, Froggy's Fog. Best fog company for fog machines. There's some bubble machines right over here too. There's some fog that's going off, which is really cool. And then over on this side, we have freight props. They have a huge tentacle, which is really, really cool. I like that. They're known for all their mechanisms and stuff like that. All that stuff you can buy. Here's a little overview showcase. A wall mechanism, an arm grabber, air blast, ankle blaster. Here's one of these, claw blaster. Really, really cool. It's cool as well, the chandelier. All the feet, they have a chainsaw as well, right here. Really cool. They have a photo as well, right here. Picture Turner, which is really cool. Now we're gonna kind of go into. We're gonna go into the dark zone. It's gonna get really, really loud in here, so I'm gonna definitely talk a little bit louder. We're gonna start over here with Scare Factory. Here is their Scarecrow. Him. Here's a dragon kind of animatronic. They have a Wendigo over there, and this is jam-packed, as you can see. You can kind of go over here. Insanely loud in here. Really cool with Scare Factory. I really like how they did it this year. Here's a huge zombie, kind of, sort of. It just turned off, but really cool. Really cool, and there's a game. Scare Factory's been getting to their games, so you can actually throw the beanbags and land them in the mouth, which are really cool. They have a kind of like a carnival game here. You hit right there, and the head goes all the way up, which is really cool. They also have this kind of brain game where you gotta hit it into the zombies right here, which is really cool as well. Some cool props above. Then they have this basketball one where you shoot the skulls into the baskets while the big skeleton up there moves. Really cool. There's a... That's really cool. Overall is amazing. I really do like it. These props are just incredible. They're so tall, about 20 to 30 foot tall. Amazing. There's a witch. Here's a crawler right here. Insane, absolutely insane. That thing is so scary. Really cool. Here's a huge zombie one right here with a guy. This one I really like, it's cool. Here is their huge Wendigo right here, and the pumpkin guy.
is up to wash away as the shadows
Really cool. They have some other props, another huge one to go. Here goes a huge one to go. Insane. Crazy. I really do like that one. That one's really cool. And then over here we have a flyer. I don't know if it's gonna come out or not. On a track. Let's see if, oh, here we go. It's crazy how close it really gets. We're gonna head over to Poison Props right over here. If we can make our way, there's so many people. Talking Skull, which is really cool. Let's get a whole walkthrough of Scare Factory, or Poison Props, I should say. really cool as well. Here's a night. Pretty cool. Some sort of sacrifice, which is cool. The bug ones make it really scary. Here's this one. And the company's called Nevermortis, if I haven't already said that. There's a huge one up here with a spider in a tree. Oh, and here it was a beekeeper from last year, I believe. I'd have to say. Here is Deadfall Productions, right here. Really, really cool gorilla. Or I should say Bigfoot. Here are these two. Back here is a mat. Eating a skunk, which is cool. Really, really cool. Can I sneak in past? Can I sneak past here real quick? Absolutely. Thank you. This one is a river witch. It's supposed to be like a laser swamp, and then the guy pops out. This one's really cool. Sasquatch. Right in the plant. I really like how they did this with the plant. It's so cool. It hides pretty much everything. And it scared a lot of people. We are already kind of looking at killer props down there. Over here we have mental monstrosities. Right here is a new Ghostface one right here. You pick up the phone to answer, and then he comes. And that one sprays air at you, and then it fogs from the head, which is really cool. Reminds me a lot of Menacing Molly from Spirit Halloween. Frankenstein Nosferatu. He's amazing. And right over here, it's just, they look amazing. Here are some of our killer props, as animatronics and stuff. Here's a really big, cool one. Oh, it sprays water all over. You can see on the floor. Definitely in the dark zone. Here's some stuff from Scare Factory that we haven't seen. And over here, when you're leaving, they have this cool bench. Looks really, really cool with the alien with the blaster. Looks really, really good. And I think the last booth we will hit before we wrap this video up is Dead Farm Productions. We're gonna start all the way down to the far, far left. And we're gonna make our way. So it looks like they have the scene right here. People rocking in a rocking chair. It's kind of like a hotel scene. Oh wow. Really cool props. And over here, it looks like we have like a scene right here on like a bed. It looks really cool. Oh, wow. Crazy guy going over there as well, which is cool. And wow, that is amazing. That's really, really cool. Dead Farm Productions. Over here, I think I believe this is like an actor controlled, where an actor would sit in there and then a pop come up, which is really, really cool. And then over here, it looks like a coffin, I believe, right here. And then this one, it looks really cool, but this one's not working also, which is unfortunate, but these are really, really cool. But pretty much, that is gonna do it for the walkthrough, you guys. Went through a whole bunch of booths. Everything looks really, really cool. I definitely inspire you guys. Whole bunch of really cool stuff. Oh, and then we can end it over here, right at this really cool plague booth. Or we can actually end it right over here by the 13th floor with booth, which looks really, really cool this year. I really do like the inside. You can walk inside this booth right here, and it's kind of like a dungeon witch kind of thing, and you press the buttons. And it goes all the way up to the thing right here, and it goes in the cauldron. Really, really cool booth. You can see the light.
Green, blue, yellow, right?
Really cool. It changes the color of the light. Really cool booth. Oh, look over here. What do we have over here? This is crazy. Some crazy costumes right here. costumes. Like I said, there are some amazing booths here. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it, and that kind of leads us right back to where we pretty much started. So I hope you guys pretty much, and this pretty much leads us back to kind of where we started, right by Ghost Ride and Immortal Mask. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't try to make it too long for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned for more content on my channel. I'll be posting a whole bunch of more Transworld walkthroughs of different booths, etc., all sorts of stuff. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, all the above. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.